This is Nick Reed, president of Sales Labs. Recently, in the Super Bowl, at halftime, different vendors put their ads on, as is customary. In one of those ads, Clint Eastwood walked into the frame. He invited America to ponder, what does the second half of the game look like?
People are out of work and they're hurting. And they're all wondering what they're going to do to make a comeback. And we're all scared because this isn't a game. This country can't be knocked out with one punch. We get right back up again, and when we do, the world's going to hear the roar of our engines. Yeah, it's halftime America. And our second half's about to begin.
He was talking, of course, that the first half of the game in America isn't about players running around on a football field, but it's about the financial stress that everybody is feeling. It's no more acutely felt than in today's sales forces. There are large customers emerging, some are going out of business, they're spending less. It's becoming more and more difficult for salespeople to achieve quota. When you consider the findings of research firm CSO Insights, since 2004, the number of leads at the top of the funnel, moving through the funnel towards a closed contract with the salesperson, has been achieving a 97.5 failure rate in progression from stage to stage through the funnel. Sales management and the CEOs of every business need to ask themselves, are we happy going into the second half of the game with that type of track record? And if not, what can be done about it? For more than a decade now, a company based in the UK called Silent Edge has been providing sales management with a solution for Salesforce performance improvement unlike anything the world has seen before. It's this approach that Sales Labs is bringing to North America this year, and we'd like to invite you to participate in the launch.
Hi, my name's Russell Ward. I'm the Chief Executive of Silent Edge. We're a global sales performance organisation based out of the UK. Some of our clients have been experiencing such incredible growth, 450% growth by Cable and Wireless, 13% increase in profit by 3663 in a year. These are large sales forces that were achieving these results. But Crownfield wanted to understand was how could we make that claim? How could we prove it was us that achieved that revenue growth for our clients? So what I did is I ended up giving Crownfield 3,200 sets of data on 800 people. Each person had 4 different types of analysis done on their capability. And what Crownfield did is they took that data and for 6 months they analysed it in a lot of detail. And what they found was our methodology was robust, ethical, but more importantly, they found there were 8 different types of salespeople in the world today. And it was published in the Harvard Business Review in December 2010. What it shows is that 9.1% of sales meetings results in a sale, and just 1 in 250 people are exceeding target. And a lot of the other facts that I just outlined around the 8 different types of salespeople in the world today. What we want to do is now we want to produce a global piece of research. There is nothing like this piece of research that is being done in the world today. And we'd like you to come and participate in this research with us.
It'll be conducted by installing the Silent Edge approach into your company and monitoring the results of your sales managers and your salespeople, how what they do improves revenue, how they open new business, how they grow and protect your key accounts. These are some of the areas that we'll be investigating. Now, we already have the UK research to base our insights on. We'll be extending that with the assistance of another university, Baylor University, out of Waco, Texas. And we're also extending the study to the people in Asia Pacific through the Australian Graduate School of Management and the University of New South Wales.
Well, frankly, there's relatively little research done on this topic of any real value. There are well over 500,000 people in sales roles in Australia, and a very small amount of research has been done in Australia, to my knowledge, none that goes into the depth of the study that we're undertaking. There are 2 points I'd like to make about the research. The first is that it's been refined in conjunction with Professor Lynette Riles over a period of a number of years at Cranfield University. The second is that the preliminary results have been published in the Harvard Business Review. They've gone through the review process, and this forms the basis for our ongoing study with a much, much larger sample.
While most sales managers believe they have a good understanding of what good sales practice looks like, the stark reality is that understanding is heavily influenced by their own subjective opinions and biases. The beauty of the Silent Edge methodology is the structure that it applies to the evaluation process.
As a participant in this research, we'll expose your sales management team to the Silent Edge approach at a special preferential rate. We'll track the results your team achieves as part of our data collection, and you'll be one of the first in the world to receive a copy of our final report, which will demystify exactly what sales managers must do to pull the levers of growth. This really is the holy grail of turning sales into a science. It comes with the legacy that 100% of all companies using our approach have reported that it not only works, but it exceeds anything they thought possible. In fact, the smallest year-on-year revenue growth recorded by a company in the past 10 years was 8.6% across the sales force. Most report sales growth on a much higher order of magnitude. Imagine what this would mean to your revenue and to the retention of your top talent as you start to clean up in your marketplace this year. We're making history, and we'd love you to join us.